Women of Substance Music Podcast, show number 655.
Get ready to discover new quality music by female artists in genres from pop to Americana, rock to R&B, and everything in between. The online music landscape can be overwhelming, which is why we handpick the very best music just for our listeners. So be prepared to discover your next new favorite artist on today's Women of Substance Music Podcast.
Hey, what's going on? This is Bree Noble, and you're listening to the Women of Substance Music Podcast, where I'm playing the best music by female artists in all genres. Starting off this 5th episode in our Music with a Conscience series with Wisconsin singer-songwriter Randi Fay with her reggae-infused song, Love Is.
Rain is for chillin', sun is for bliss, and hanging between them is a colorful kiss. Rainbow ribbons stretch across the endless azure sky. They join our hands together while our hearts are open wide. Love is, love is, love is.
Why don't you tell me?
Love is, love is, love
Oh yeah.
Violet passion.
Yeah, love.
Indigo bliss.
Yes, I.
Yellow and green in harmony with orange and red exist.
Bliss and one.
Rainbows drip like honey flowing down enchanted skies.
Mercy.
Spread abundant sweetness from above throughout our lives. Love is dancing in a storm and floating in the sun. Warming summer glances that you share.
If I never love you, well, girl, yeah. And peace and love, you know, we all have to do. And in that sunset, I yellow and I love. Say, and tell me this, I know, I know. I keep on loving on that sunset love. Peace and love, you know, God see it in the sun, yeah. And if I tell you, peace and love.
Mama, da 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 da.
Listen, that too.
Love is, love is, love is.
You're speaking that truth now, you.
Mama, da 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 da.
Yes, I did so.
Love is,
Always.
love is, love is. Love is dancing in a storm and floating in the sun. Warming summer glances that you share. Love is dewdrop flower petals glowing for the one. Growing even when you can't be there. Love is, love is, love.
Why don't you help me, yeah?
Love is, love is.
Keep on loving, keep on loving.
Love is, love is.
A spiritual healing. To the mountain high. Oh, God, need your love, yeah. He needs that one, yeah. Leave on by a mountain.
Up next is a powerful song born of a real mother's experience. It includes conversations with her son as well. This is Linda McKenzie with Son with a Gun.
We're staying at a little bit like right outside of the actual basic training. That won't start till Wednesday, and that's if I get everything done in time. And I'll head out there, be there for 9 weeks.
Uncle Sam, he's in your hands, but he used to be my little boy. I never prayed like I did the day he announced that he was gonna be yours. I sent him to church to learn God's will. You sent him to camp where he learned how to kill in the name of peace by a show of arms. Hope we're not crossing wires, they're raising that boy. You hold my heart there in army green, growing him strong like a big oak tree. In the name of honor, in the name of pride, my boy has pledged to lay down his life. Oh, but I'm not God who gave his only son. No, I'm just a mother of a son with a gun. I taught keeping the peace by a show of love. I said, don't fight with your brother, boy, give him a hug. The keeper of peace, I trust in you, Lord. I just don't understand what all the fighting is for. I pray, Jesus, save us with your army of one. That's a prayer from a mother of a son with a gun. And the soldier's creed says engage and destroy, but every soldier is still some mother's boy. So we hand you two hearts when we hand you a son. So pray for a mother of a son with a gun. Uncle Sam, he's in your hands, but he used to be my little boy. Take good care of my boy there, 'cause I love that little son of a gun.
This is the last phone call I can use to put my phone or whatever. But, yeah, I'm bald and tired. But, yeah, just know that I love you guys. Bye.
Laura Berman had the honor of singing backup for Enya on The Letterman Show. Here's Laura Berman with Liftoff.
Just when I take a step outside, the rain catches me with no warning. Right before I lift off what was once light and airy, can't catch my breath, poor sweet canary, for the weight on my body. Oh, break me, take me, climb inside, bring me to a new divide, and I will grow to know a better me. And this time I will lift off and fly. Lift off and fly. Just when I take a step outside, all around I see the empty spaces. No matter how many times on this flight I can barely get the height. Now I wanna soar with clean traces. Oh, break me, take me, climb inside, bring me to a new divide, and I will grow to know a better me, better me. between me and the air. And I like it here. Oh, break me, take me, climb inside. Bring me to a new divide. Oh, break me, take me, climb inside. Bring me to a new divide. And I will roll and know a better me, better me. And this time I will lift off. This time I will lift off and fly. Lift off and fly, fly high. I will lift off and fly. Lift off and fly.
Ed and Carol Nicodemi are no strangers to Women of Substance Radio. In fact, Ed calls himself an honorary Woman of Substance. They are a folk jazz vocal and guitar duo from New York City and love traveling to music festivals to share their eclectic sound. They recently did one of their folk originals at an NSAI showcase in Manhattan and then flew off to Ventura, California to perform and network at the Durango Songwriters Expo. Their CDs are available at their brand new website, edandcarolnicodemimusic.com, and at iTunes, Amazon, and CD Baby. You can catch them on YouTube, and they even have a successful children's CD available online and in circulation in over 100 libraries throughout the USA. Their upcoming project celebrates the folk era of the 60s with all original material, including the song Windows. Join their mailing list at edandcarolnicodemimusic.com to get the scoop on their upcoming release. The Gospel According to Kathryn Caine is her 9th CD, on which she wrote every single song, played all the instruments, produced, engineered, and mixed everything. Here is talented Kathryn Caine with Love Always Wins.
I'm free, free to let go. Now I finally know what it means, what it's like to forgive. Free to let go, free to live. I can look into the sun and not be blinded. Close my eyes, if I seek it, I find it. Free to begin, because I forgave. I'm free to love. again, because I forgave and realized love always wins. Yeah, yeah. Love always wins. Love always wins.
Robin Hackett has opened for some amazing artists like John Andrasik from Five for Fighting, Sarah Hickman, Keb Mo, and the legendary Richie Havens. Here's Robin Hackett with I Believe.
When I woke up this morning and I opened up my eyes and I stared out the window, and what to my surprise was a snow-covered hill and the earth standing still for all to see. And I said to myself, what a precious world I'm in, where each moment is a lifetime and a story can begin. And we have the vision, the light and the life that never ends. And I am as you are, and we are the universal sea. And all this creation was born out of what we believe. Believe. And I do believe. Yes, I do believe. So hold in your heart all that you desire, and what you never wanted, let it burn in the fire, 'cause you have the power to plant any flower and watch it bloom. And I am as you are, we are the universal sea. And all this creation was born out of what we believe. Believe. And I do believe. Yes, I do believe. And I do believe. Yes, I do believe. Believe. Believe.
K-Miracle gives back by organizing fundraisers for organizations like the Wounded Warriors and the Patriot Guard of Syracuse, New York. Here is K-Miracle with Come Together.
If you want to move a mountain, do it one stone at a time. You gotta clean those dirty windows if you want the sun to shine. Let your dreams push you forward, no matter how hard the climb. Don't settle for the ordinary. Lead a life by your own design. What was taught by our mothers and fathers Teach the lessons to our sons and daughters. Seeds we plant can grow something greater. All we gotta do is come together. Celebrate the great creator by giving back to your neighbor. Each gift we share can make this world better. All we gotta do is come together. If you want to build a future, use what you learned from the past. Be brave and strong in character in every story that's your cast. Raise children with integrity. It's the best gift you could give. Quit talking about what you want to do and get out there and live. What was taught by our mothers and fathers, teach the lessons to our sons and daughters. The seeds we plant can grow something greater. All we gotta do is come together. Celebrate the great creator by giving back to your neighbor. Each gift we share can make this world better. All we gotta do is come together. And that's all we gotta do is come together. All we gotta do, yeah. Keep your passion burning. Let your convictions make you strong. Should you be led astray, don't blame others when you're wrong. Count your many blessings, they're worth their weight in gold. Help ease each other's burden, it's easier for two to hold. What was taught by our mothers and fathers, teach a lesson to our sons and daughters. The seeds we plant can grow something greater. All we gotta do is come together. Celebrate the great creator by giving back to your neighbor. Each gift we share can make this world better. All we gotta do is come together. That's all we gotta do is come together. That's all we gotta do is come together.
The new and original Female Mixing Engineers Music Podcast is premiering July 2017. A totally unique podcast that spotlights 4 amazing songs created by 4 very talented ladies in 4 different home studio environments. Discover the show at www.femalemixingengineers.com. Do you mix, master, produce, edit, or record and want to show off your audio skills? Help inspire other females to get involved in the techie side of music creation by submitting your tracks to info@femalemixingengineers.com to be considered for a feature on this exciting new show.
I love the meaningful metaphor in this next song. This is Cat Mills with On a Ship.
We are on a ship, a great big ship. It takes all of us to take care of it, and we can use the storms to navigate our trip. We are riding on a ship. Safety is first, so we'll need some supplies. Clean air and water, good food and sunshine. We can keep 'em in the galley with the beer and the wine. 'Cause most of all, we need fun. All kinds of people for all kinds of jobs. The mainsail to lift and the decks to get swabbed. And it doesn't matter how we define God, 'cause most of all we need faith. Faith. 'Cause we are on a ship, a great big ship. It takes all of us to take care of it, and we can use the stars to navigate our trip. We are riding on a ship. School, health, and homes, and everyone holds respect for our elders and kids filled with hope. Just enough money to keep us afloat, 'cause most of all we will give. Majority rules, not the pirates and thugs. So guns are outdated and weed's not a drug. And you can get married to whoever you love, 'cause most of all we need love, love, love. 'Cause we are on a ship, a great big ship. It takes all of us to take care of it, and we can use the stars to navigate our trip. We are riding on a ship. Leaders will listen to the people they serve, no longer allowed to just get on our nerves. They'll walk the plank with the bullies and the pervs, 'cause most of all we need trust. We all have a part in seeing it through. The vessel is worthy and so is the crew. So go grab your mates, let's see what we can do. And don't forget about love, 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 love. 'Cause we are on a ship, a great big ship. It takes all of us to take care of it, and we can use the stars to navigate our trip. We are riding on a ship. We are on a ship, a great big ship. It takes all of us to take care of it, and we can use the stars to navigate our trip. We are riding on a ship.
Up next is a song by Kolade, Olamide, Ayodeji. This is Change the Globe.
Too much blood on the ground, innocence has died. This harmony and this unity have caused so much hurt. War has made a graveyard, we have moved away from God. Love is missing, what are we gonna do? I'll tell you, ooh, ooh, I'll tell you. Change the globe, we need to stop the war. Show each other love. Change the globe, we need to make a change. Make a good impression. Keep the memory. Happiness has been robbed away. We need to put a stop to shedding of blood. Enough tears, let's stop the war. War has made a graveyard, we have moved away from God. Love is missing, what are we gonna do? I'll tell you, ooh, ooh, I'll tell you. Change the globe, we need to stop the war. Show each other love. Change the globe, we need to make a change. Make a good impression. Change the globe, we need to stop the war. Show each other love. Change the globe, we need to make a change. Make a good impression. the cloud. We need to stop the war. Show each other love. Change the cloud. We need to make a change. Make a good impression. Change the cloud. We need to stop the war. Show each other love. Change the cloud. We need to make a change. Make a good impression. Change the cloud. Show each other love. Change the cloud. Make a good impression. Change the cloud. Show each other love. Change the cloud. Make a good impression.
Imagine being a busy wife and mom, thinking your dream of a music career has long since passed you by. Then, you feel called to enter a national talent search audition, and 4 weeks later, you're in Nashville recording your Clear Vision debut album. This happened to Beth Matthew.
Oh Lord, I pray for your clear vision. Help me see the good in others, family, friends, sisters and brothers, and in those I meet every day. I pray to Lord your heart I display.
Be inspired by Beth's songs and stories at bethmatthew.com. That's Matthew with 2 T's. www.bethmatthew.com.
Here's a beautiful and heart-wrenching song written by Denise Dimin and performed by Hale May. It's When Paris Cries.
When Paris cries, the world wipes her tears and holds her close. When Paris cries, the world calms her fears and makes the most of memorials and candles lit, of hopelessness, bewilderment, of flowers and prayers, the pain we shared, of messages that show we care. When Paris sighs, the world takes a breath and turns to hope. When Paris sighs, the world plays sweet strains, La Vie en Rose. Familiar songs, Edith Piaf, Petit bateau et les enfants. Nous pouvons nous demander why, pourquoi. Nous disons que nous ne savons pas. Outside markets, fresh bread and fruit, we smell les fleurs as we rendezvous. We walk along les Champs-Élysées, we flirt and chat as accordions play. Smell les boulangeries, drink at les brasseries, taste les pâtisseries. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. When Paris smiles, the world breathes her name and sips her wine. When Paris smiles, the world's at cafes to drink and dine. With nos amis en tête,
à tête. The night and flow ce soir reflects the silhouette, la tour Eiffel. Bonne nuit, Paris, all will be well. Good night, Paris, all will be well.
Hey, this is Bree Noble. If you're a female musician and you want to learn more about making great music, connecting with your audience, and growing your business, check out my popular podcast, Female Entrepreneur Musician, on iTunes or at femusician.com. Besides being a singer-songwriter, Donna Lynn Caskey also has a degree in visual arts, which translates into the way she writes her lyrics. Here's Donna Lynn Caskey with They Go On.
They met when flowers were blooming. The trees were fragrant and green. That man who came courting in uniform was the handsomest she'd ever seen. They go on, head held high, shoulders back. They go on, they go on, they go on, they go on and on. She's home alone with the babies. He's off at war far away. She thinks to herself how life doesn't match the romance of their first summer days. They go on, head held high, shoulders back. They go on, they go on, they go on, they go on and on. The soldiers at the airport, where they're headed, just couldn't say. But everyone stops and stands if they can to applaud as they pass on their way. They go on, head held high, shoulders back. They go on, they go on, they go on, they go on and on. Strangers in stiff dress uniform express regret door to door. Your son or daughter, spouse or lover won't be coming home anymore. Your father, mother, sister, brother won't be coming home anymore. They go on, head held high, shoulders back. They go on, they go on, they go on, they go on and on. We go on, head held high, shoulders back. We go on, we go on, we go on, we go on and on.
Are you an independent artist? Are you looking for a supportive community where you can learn, grow, and thrive as an independent musician? Come be a part of our free community on Facebook exclusively for female artists, the Women of Substance Artists Community. Join us at WOScommunity.com. This next song is performed as a family affair. On this song, Jill Detroit is joined by both her daughter and her son singing. Here is Jill Detroit and family with Do We Need Love?
Is there no place left for the truth to build upon? Are we all bereft of the courage to speak out? In this great nation, we're ready to learn, to build a foundation and earn the right to live in a world of love.
When your neighbor says, please help me, my dear friend.
I'm in a rut and I just can't seem to get out. Do you turn your head and say, I'm sorry, that's too bad, but it's not my worry. Do we need love? Human family opens wide its arms and pleads with you to come and enter in. Do you welcome the invitation of fighting? Do you shake the hand or bite it? Do we need love?
There's so much trouble and conflict in the world. We need an inner force to bring us close.
It can't come from just me or just from you. It's gotta be between the two. Can you give love? Can you give love?
Can you give love?
Here's an ominously haunting song by Joy Flanakin, End This Nightmare.
And this nightmare, and this nightmare now. And this nightmare, and this nightmare now.
You gotta die for what you believe. Have you heard of the freedom of speech? You got knocked down and they have knocked you out.
We will make America great again.
And this nightmare, and this nightmare now. And this nightmare, and this nightmare now. And this nightmare, and this nightmare now. And this nightmare, we're in this nightmare now. And this nightmare, and this nightmare now. And this nightmare, and this nightmare now. And this nightmare, and this nightmare now. And this nightmare, we're in this nightmare now. And this nightmare, and this nightmare now. And this nightmare, and this nightmare now.
Wow, I think that'll definitely stick with me for a while. It's been great sharing all this music with a conscience with you. I've got one more song to go, but first I want to thank our sponsors for this episode, Ed and Carol Nicodemi, Female Mixing Engineers Podcast, and Beth Matthew. Thanks so much for supporting us. Now, our listeners, please go to wospodcast.com, type in the top search box #655. That's for episode number 655 that you're listening to right now. That will bring up all the information on this show, including links to our sponsors. So you can go to their websites, purchase their music, support them, thank them for supporting us. Also, you get links to all the songs that you heard on the show today. We're closing out the show with a song by San Francisco artist Wendy Loomis and her new project COPUS. That stands for Creation of Peace Under Stars, and this is COPUS to the World.
Despite all the flack and feelings of lack, I take COPUS to the world. Despite the attacks and knives to the back, we take music to the world. Despite all of the flap, face slaps and traps, we take creativity to the world. Despite all of the hacks, the bushwhacks, and the wisecracks, may I recite poetry to the world. Despite all of the wars and rumors of wars, we stay positive in the world. Despite all of the closed doors, haters and naysayers galore, I'll take kindness to the world. Despite starting from the floor and all of the uproar, this is most certain and sure. You are well loved in the world. Despite all of the muck and bullets to duck, there's greatness in the world. Despite appearances of being stuck, roadblocks and mountains to move and such, being stranded without a buck, people thinking I'm down on my luck, I don't think it's asking for much to shed some light in the world. And despite the fact that money can tear people apart, courage is not for the faint of heart. To have vision in an industry where there's none itself is an art. Despite all of the moving parts, there is abundance in the world. Give us our piece of the abundance of the world. Despite the fact that we poets are the butt of jokes, spoken word put to music is a hoax. Still, while I am able, I invoke this rhyme and reason in the world. And despite the fact that they try to play me for cheap, only because in faith I take the leap, I'll just have to shout it from atop the mountain peaks, COPUS to the world. Love in the world. Joy to the world. Despite the fact that I'm considered an outcast by virtue of the failures of my past, subject to all of the bombast, images and misinformation brought to you by Comcast, don't feel no way, for I am determined to at last bring smiles to the world. So it is written, so let it be done, despite what they taught you about how the West was won, because history is no mystery, my daughters and you, my sons. As we create the future, thank you for letting us into your worlds. Join us in taking the message of COPUS, creation of peace under stars, to the world.
Thanks for joining us today for the Women of Substance Music Podcast. Head on over to wospodcast.com to get links to purchase the music you heard today and to claim your free audiobook. If you love discovering new music, we encourage you to hit the subscribe button to receive a fresh new batch of music each weekday. And if you enjoy our format, please leave a written review for the show and share the link on social media. We and our artists are very grateful for your support. At Women of Substance, our mission is clear: to deliver the best music by female artists in all genres directly to you, our listeners.